Now that you have completed step 4, let's move on to step 5, display settings. As a special education low incidence teacher, you will need to have courses for every grade level of student that you teach in your classroom. So for example, I'm at a middle school in 8th grade English Language Arts, but if I also taught 6th and 7th graders, I would also need one section of 6th grade English Arts, one section of 7th grade English Language Arts, and one section of 8th grade Language Arts. Unfortunately, there is no way to combine all academic subject areas into one course for multiple grade students. The state requires separate course codes for each academic class by grade. However, there is an easier way for you to name these or just tell the difference between them in your PowerTeacher Pro gradebook by looking at display settings. In order to change display settings, including giving unique class descriptions for each class, let's go first to the settings icon on the blue ribbon and go to class descriptions. From this list, you will see all of the courses of which you are currently a teacher. So for example, if I have my English Language Arts 8 class, I can choose to rename this. I could name it, for example, 8th grade English, or I could give it a name 8th grade period 1, whatever I needed to name it. But I can customize my names for the courses on this screen. As a note, only you, as the teacher, will see these custom class names in your PowerTeacher Pro gradebook. These will not show up when students check their grades online and will not print on report cards. Customizing the class names helps only the teacher in their gradebook to know the difference between different sections of courses that they teach. Once I have customized my class name, I'm going to click Save. Now from my drop-down, you notice it no longer says English Language Arts 8M, it now says 8th grade period 1. You can choose to customize multiple classes at a time, and then you can save them after each one or after you have done multiple at a time. Once you have typed the name, click Save, and your drop-down will now update with that information. Another thing that you can set up in display settings is what you see when you first log in and the order of these new custom names. So we were just in Settings, Class Descriptions. Let's go to Settings, Display Settings. In display settings, the first thing you can choose is how to sort the classes from this top drop-down list. The default display and sorting is by period/day. But I can now choose to sort them by section number, sort by course/custom name, which will now sort my courses based on the custom names I just gave them in Settings, Class Descriptions. So for example, if I change from period day to sort by course custom name and click Save, I now see my 8th grade period 1 that I named at the top. Also on this screen, you are able to choose at the bottom what your custom starting page is if you want to look at your assignment list first or one of these other sections. You can also choose at the bottom how to sort students and display them, if you display them by last name, first name, or how you sort them. There are other sections on this display settings that we recommend to leave the same, including traditional grades and standard usage. But as a reminder, if you add custom names to your courses, I would recommend going to this section, Display and sorting them by section number, sort by course/custom name to see them organized in that way. These display settings setup is optional. You do not have to do it. But for low incidence teachers that teach a lot of multiple grades, it can be useful if you like to sort them in a different way.